Yo guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be telling you guys the worst mistakes that you shouldn't be making in C2 guys. Since the C1 video that I made did so well, I thought why not make a C2 version to help you guys out, and hopefully you wouldn't make these mistakes in the future. So let's jump on with the first mistake. The first mistake I see every C2 player doing is begging for raids guys, or wanting to do raids. You shouldn't be focused on this just yet. I'm not saying that you shouldn't focus on it in C2, but which you should, but not at the level that you've just joined into C2, because the raids are very hard to do guys, and there's no point a newbie at level 700 coming in trying to beg or trying to do these raids, because fragments, yes, it's a very important thing in Blox routes, but it won't make a difference for them having it now, since people obviously have Buddha and Light. Yes, them fruits will need awakening, but you need to get your level up before you can do it, because if you don't, you're just gonna get killed in the raids, and the raids are hard guys. That's why I'd say I wouldn't mess around with raids until you're about 850, probably like 900 to 1000 plus. Around there you can ask someone to host your raid, or if you grind up a bit more you can host them yourself and get people in guys. I'd say that's when you should do the raids. Jumping on with the second mistake that you shouldn't make guys is spending money on fruits. I know I briefly mentioned this in the last video for C1, it still applies in C2 guys, because there's a lot of stuff that you need to buy in C2. For example, the 3 legendary swords that spawn around guys, they cost 2 million each, and if you don't have the game pass guys, it's going to take a lot of grinding just to be able to buy one sword, and obviously you're going to want all 3 swords so you're able to have true triple katana. And the second one is fighting styles guys. You can unlock superhuman down here, and that costs around 5 million I want to say, which is a lot of money, and you can't afford wasting your money on fruits. And the third is races guys. You want to get your race, whatever you are, shark, human, angel, you want to get it to V3, preparing for V4 in the 3rd C guys, and that's going to obviously take a lot of money. But to get into V3 now is obviously going to take money. I wouldn't say doing it at all is a bad thing guys, but you shouldn't do it a lot. I know you can make, there's a lot of money methods that you can make now in the 2nd C, and if you want to know these methods guys, check out one of my videos where I show you the best way to make money from C1 to C3 guys. That will help you guys out a lot. But I wouldn't say don't do it at all, just do it as less. Don't log on straight away and do it guys, because you're just going to carry it, it's going to stack and you're going to carry on wasting money guys, and there's real no point for it. There's no way I just put a portal in this vid. Well, if you get luck like me guys, and you know you're going to get pulled something good, then yeah, of course do it, but most of the time you'll just get spin or something like that. On to the third mistake, which is changing your fruit / fighting style guys. This is a mistake that I see a lot of C2 people doing. They're all walking around with these dragon fruits and venom fruits when they should keep their low gears and Buddha fruits from 1st C. Obviously I explained this in C1 that for grinding the best fruits are obviously low gear types and Buddha, and obviously when you hit C2 you're going to want to keep that, because there's still a big grind ahead to get to the 3rd C. So when you come here you don't want to change your fruit, because you're going to see all these other guys with cool fruits, and you don't want to change it guys just to join them, because you'll realize soon enough that it's pointless, because you need to go back to grinding eventually. You'll have fun for a bit and then you'll realize that you can't keep up with the other max levels because they're higher level and have more stats, and then you've just wasted fruits. So like if you eat a kitsune or a dragon, it's a big waste guys. Even though they're cool fruits, you can't grind with them as good as you can with Buddha and Logia. So I would say just keep the same style. Obviously you can change around with the fighting styles and stuff like that. There's superhuman now, and obviously better swords in this C, but for fruits wise you should keep your low gears and Buddha guys for now until you hit the 3rd C, because when you hit the 3rd C then that's when you can start deciding to change your fruit around and stuff like that. Okay guys, on to the next mistake that you shouldn't make is trading. I wouldn't say trading's a mistake, more trying to say that don't waste your time with it guys, because I see a lot of these new players coming in and they're like, oh my god, I can finally trade now, and they're wasting all their time trading. And I'll even admit I was one of them. Soon as I got to C2 I was trying to get all the best fruits, which I shouldn't have done, because when you get to C3 that's where obviously the more players are max and more people have good fruits guys. That's what you should be focusing on, because obviously now in 2nd C you want to focus on trying to get to 3rd C and grind these levels. It's obviously if I go into Mansion now, I bet there's some people here that are maxed out. Yeah, look at this guy in 861 and he's sitting, look at it, no one's here and he's already sitting down for another trade. Like right now he should be going around trying to level up, guys, not sitting there trading. So obviously I would say don't not trade. Obviously trading is not a bad thing, but don't do it as often. Like focus on grinding and trying to progress your way up to 3rd sea, guys. That's the most important thing right now you can do. Another mistake that you shouldn't make, guys, obviously is bounty hunting. Obviously when you hit C2, you lot are going to want to start bounty hunting PvP straight away, and I wouldn't recommend it because obviously, like I said with all the other ones, it's mainly focused on leveling. You should be grinding right now, not doing your bounty. Even though bounty is very important, obviously I've hit 30 million now, but that took me a long while, and I hit C3 before I was even above 2.5 million. So obviously in C2 right now, I would just recommend grinding your level up a bit more, at least over 1000. Then you can start messing around and PvPing a bit, because bounty is still important. It just isn't a number, because obviously if you go and speak, I'm pretty sure to the nerd, he'll tell you, it might be the nerd or it might be someone else, he'll tell you obviously what stats you're getting increased compared to a guy with 2.5 million, and to my 30 million I'll probably get like quite a lot more attack and defense. That's where people ahead pull through. That's the damage difference, guys, basically, compared to a normal max level and a max bounty and max level PvP. It's all damage and defense, guys. But for now in C2, you guys should just start focusing on leveling up more than bounty hunting, really. And obviously you'll find a lot of bounty hunters in C2, because obviously you guys haven't got max fruits, and there's like a threshold where people can kill you before you can get into C3. I don't know if it's still there, because there's a certain level that you have to be to kill someone before you can claim bounty off them. Obviously if you're too low, it will just say bounty difference too high. But if they're not just about higher level and they just reached 3rd sea but they've all got the good stuff, then they'll be able to kill you and take your bounty. So you need to be careful of C2 players, because there's a lot of bounty hunting in C2, so just stay aware of it. Okay guys, we're on with a final mistake. I wouldn't really call it a mistake, it's just some advice, basically not to grind by yourself in C2, because basically that's what I did, and it got really boring. Like, Jesus Christ, it wasn't fun, guys. Compared to C3, I had all my friends around and we were just chilling, talking whilst I was doing it. But if you do it by yourself, most likely you're just going to want to quit Blox fruits, and that's why most players quit, because it just gets boring and repetitive. Obviously if you're in a call with people, it'll be more fun and you can mess around and you don't have to grind all the time. You can mix it up and do other stuff, like go out exploring other islands or trying to get like the new weapons or fighting style, instead of just sitting there auto farming away, just constantly clicking M1 with Buddha. It'll just start getting boring, guys. So that's basically it. Don't grind by yourself. Okay guys, that's the end of the video. Obviously if you enjoyed the video, smash the thumbs up button, all that good stuff, and hopefully this video can do as well as the C1 video, so then I can make a C3 video if you guys need it, guys. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys, and stay tuned for the next video. I'll catch you in the next one. See you later.